Hi, Bobcats. It's Miss Baber. It's nice to see you guys again. Today we're going to be talking about creativity. That is my Miss Baber's Bobcat message of the month. Um, and a simple way to define or describe creativity is it's the ability to think up or design something brand new. And it can be in all areas of life. It can be in art, music, science, basically everything you can think of. And the reason I wanted to talk about this topic is, to be honest with you, I've been struggling with it a little bit myself, because of being home and not being able to do the things that we normally do. I've gotten into kind of a routine of doing the same thing every day, and I've started to feel a little bit stuck. And I'm sure that you guys can relate to that feeling, or at least some of you can. And I'm really interested to hear some of your ideas about how you are expressing your creativity at home, to keep things interesting. So, a couple of examples that I've heard recently of how people have been expressing their creativity. I heard about one Bobcat who created their own game to play with the family. It was inspired by Quidditch from the Harry Potter series, but he put his own take on it, and so he has been playing that with his siblings in the basement and having a lot of fun with that. I've heard about some other kids in Bobcat neighborhoods have been doing sidewalk chalk art. I didn't see it, but I heard about somebody who created a maze for people to walk through, like a mindfulness maze. Um, so, oh, and I've also heard about some poetry that some students are writing, some very creative, funny, interesting poems. And I've read a few of them, and it's been great. So, those are a couple of examples of the creativity that some Bobcats are showing while we're coping with our different stresses and maybe some boredom that we're feeling right now. So, for your seesaw assignment, if you would like to do one, I would love to hear about. I would love for you to share something creative that you've done, and it could really be anything you can think of. Um, oh, and I wanted to tell you a couple of things I learned recently about strategies that can help you with creativity. One is give yourself a space, somewhere in your house, in your room, wherever you can, that's just your space to be creative and think up ideas, or work on projects or whatever it may be. So that's one strategy. And another one is to designate a little bit of time every day that's not scheduled, where you're not looking at screens, where you just have some time to let your mind go and think up cool things. So, yeah, those are just a couple of helpful tips. I am really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with, and maybe you'll inspire me, because I need some inspiration. I hope you're doing well. I've had a couple of students reach out and say that they want to meet with me online, and I'm happy to do that. So please remember that you have that option if you want to talk to me, as if you would, during the school year when we're in the building. Miss you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.